All right. Ron Harris here from muscular.com. Coverage of the Olympia brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Here with Nick the Mutant Walker, who was third place last year, a very close second place to the Arnold Classic, one of the favorites to win this year, and then unfortunately, things happen in life. When did this actually happen? When was the actual injury to your hamstring? How long ago?
It was last Tuesday. Is when I felt it. I wasn't even training legs. I was training chest. And I kind of just remember standing up, and I just felt like a little, ting. Yeah. I didn't think nothing of it, I just thought it was, a little jolt or something. And as I got home and stuff, it was still bothering me. So Wednesday morning, I had my wife, Maria, just rub it out. And as she was rubbing it, it was one of the most painful things in the world. And then Wednesday, when I went to go work out, it started to bruise, started to inflame a little bit. So I just kind of knew at that moment, fuck me, right? And then Thursday, I sent pictures to Matt, and it just really got worse and was blurring all the lines. And then we went to train on Thursday, did shoulders. And after that workout specifically, I couldn't walk. I could not walk at all. And then Friday, I was supposed to train legs as my last leg day. I obviously didn't do it. I trained back, but it was hard. I couldn't walk. Literally, I couldn't walk. But we still tried. Saturday, we had all our shit packed. We came here, and we kind of just panicked a little bit and tried to get as much work done on it as we could. And I kind of just think that made it worse, and we pissed it off when we should have just let it be. But it is what it is. This is part of the sport. Injuries occur, injuries happen. It was a freak accident,
It sounds like you didn't really do anything. You just you stood up. Because immediately after you announced it, everyone was saying, what an idiot. He was probably doing 500-pound, 600-pound squats. They all assumed.
That. Everyone knows I don't lift that heavy no more. So, no, I didn't. No, there was no leg training whatsoever when this shit occurred. It just happened. So. But like I said, I feel like everything happens for a reason. I feel like God has, bigger plans for me at this moment. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's something good. Usually when bad things happen, something greater happens down the road. So I'm staying positive. The silver lining, I get to really spend time with the fans, spend time with family, and, just kind of take a break for a minute.
Now, did you have an MRI?
No, I don't do that shit.
Well, it doesn't need surgery, right?
No, it's not going to need surgery. It just needs rest. Okay. I've had this happen in 2018. I tore this hamstring. So I already know this like the inside of my hand, It's a simple shit.
So that was 5 years ago, so you know the timeline of healing and all that.
This one, I just think this one's more severe. For one, I was less body fat right now when this happened, which is why it looks as bad as it does. Two, when this side happened, I didn't touch it. I let it be, so I didn't irritate it. So it's the same tear. I just think, like I said, we panicked and we should have just left it alone. Granted, I probably still wouldn't have been able to do the show, but it probably wouldn't look as bad as it did.
So obviously, people are thinking you won the Arnold a couple years ago. The Arnold is about 17 or 18. No, okay, so that's it. Not doing it.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't need it. I already have an Arnold Classic. My goal is the Olympia. Once I win the Olympia, maybe then I'll return, but my focus is Olympias.
Now, I know we're talking about a year ahead of time, but I say if anyone should get a special invitation to the Olympia, because I've seen some kind of shaky reasons for people to get invited. This is probably the most legitimate reason I could think of, because you're one of the top guys in the world. Third place at the Olympia last year. This is a freak accident that knocked you out of the show literally a week out. I don't know if you would have to ask or they'd have to offer, but if they offered, would you take it?
For the Olympia?
A special invitation?
Yeah, of course. I don't want to be arrogant, but I think I deserve one, to be honest. Because it wasn't like I dropped out, right? Like this is something I couldn't control. This was beyond my control. And I like to think I bring a lot of excitement to the shows as well. So, with how good this prep was and how everything was going, I personally say my competitors are very lucky I'm not doing it this year.
I actually saw a lot of posts, people saying, I'm not even going to watch the show now, because they wanted to see you, and now that you're not in it, they don't want to see it. But it is a better show with you up there. I said, whether you're a Nick Walker fan or a Nick Walker hater, you know it's a better Olympia with him on that stage.
Hate me or love me, but you're entertained.
So, man, I wish you the best. You know, sorry this happened, but everything happens for a reason. It's going to be an amazing comeback, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm glad you came here for the fans and staying positive. Everyone's behind you, man. Everyone supports you. So I wish you the best of luck, Nick. Thank you so much. All right, guys. That's been Nick Walker, the Mutant. We'll see him on this stage next year. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.